Before we get on to editing, we need to make sure that all of our settings are proper. There are a large number of settings to deal with, but we only need to worry about a few at this point. So making sure that my media pool is in the list view, I'm going to scroll over so that I can see the resolution and the frames per second of my video. I want to make sure that these settings match the settings of my project. Now I'm going to go in the File menu, and I'm going to look for Project Settings. It's about 2/3 of the way down here, and click on that. There are a lot of settings here, but honestly, there are only a few I need to worry about right now. The first thing I want to check is my timeline resolution. I want to make sure that this number matches the actual size of my video. So I see that my video resolution is 720 by 480, whereas my timeline is 720 by 486. That doesn't actually match. So I'm going to click this drop-down arrow, and I'm going to look for one that does match. And here's what we're interested in right here, 720 by 480, NTSC DV. The last part's not as important, but the numbers are. 720 by 480 equals 720 by 480, so we're going to click on that one. The next thing I want to make sure of is that my timeline frame rate matches the frame rate of my video. So 29.97 frames per second, 29.97 frames per second is the same in both places. I am good to go. One more thing I want to take a look at is video monitoring. We want this number to match the same as my video footage and my timeline. And right now, it does not. Now I could edit like this and it would work, but there's a chance I would end up getting confused when it came time to output my video and end up with something different. So I'm going to hit this drop down and look for something that matches. Now if I go through this list, I'm not going to find 720 by 480. There are a lot of options in here, but that particular one doesn't exist. In this particular case, for this old footage, I'm just going to click on this topmost option, NTSC. Okay. As you can see, there are a large number of other things over here I could click on, and a large number of options in each of them to fiddle with. But for now, this is all I'm interested in. Make sure my timeline resolution matches the resolution of my video footage. Make sure the frame rate matches the frame rate of my footage. And make sure that the playback standard, the playback resolution, matches or almost matches, in this case, the resolution of my video footage. And click Save. In our next lesson, we will start with some basic editing.